If exercise was a medication, we would all be on it. Most of us know that exercise is good for physical health, for strength, metabolism, cardiovascular fitness. But what many people don't realise is that exercise is one of the most powerful natural sleep enhancers that we have. And here's why. Movement triggers a cascade of biological signals that set the stage for deeper rest. When you move, you build up something called sleep pressure, the chemical drive that tells your brain and your body it's time to recover. You also raise your core body temperature temporarily. Then, later in the evening, your temperature will drop, and that drop is one of the strongest cues your brain uses to initiate your sleep. Exercise also helps synchronize your circadian rhythm, especially when done in the morning or early afternoon with natural light exposure. This gives your brain a clear message: be alert now and wind down later. And on top of that, regular physical activity reduces baseline cortisol, your stress hormone, and it increases resilience to everyday stresses, which can otherwise keep you wired and restless at night. So movement is not just a wake-up tool, it's a sleep primer, a biological setup for restoration. And in a world where we're often overstimulated and under-recovered, that setup is really essential. The benefits of exercise on sleep aren't just anecdotal, they are measurable. Research shows that even moderate aerobic activity like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can significantly improve sleep quality, particularly in people who struggle with insomnia. In one study, participants who walked 30 minutes 4 times per week showed major improvements in both subjective sleep quality and objective sleep markers like total sleep time and efficacy. And it's not just about falling asleep faster. People who incorporate resistance training, lifting weights or using resistant bands, tend to experience more slow wave sleep, also known as the deep sleep. That's the phase where your brain detoxes, your muscles repair, and your hormones reset. Even better, regular exercise reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression, 2 of the most common disruptors for sleep quality. So whether you're aiming to improve how fast you fall asleep, how deeply you sleep, or how refreshed you feel when you wake, movement is one of the most consistent levers you can pull. Here's something powerful. Sleep and exercise are not separate habits. They're part of the same cycle and they feed each other. When you sleep well, your body recovers faster. You have more energy the next day. Your performance improves, whether that means lifting heavier, running further, or simply getting through a workday with less fatigue. I have found that since I've started lifting weights, I have more energy from day-to-day activities, I feel that they're easier, and I know that I'm improving my bone strength and metabolism at the same time. When you move your body, especially if you're challenging it, you create a stronger biological need for deep restorative sleep. The body wants to recover. This cycle becomes a feedback loop. Movement leads to better sleep leads to better energy, more energy leads to better, more consistent movement, and on it goes. But the opposite is true as well. Poor sleep leads to less motivation, less movement, which leads to lower sleep pressure, and that's why breaking the negative cycle or reinforcing the positive one starts with just one change. Any movement is better than no movement, even if it's 10 minutes of dancing around your kitchen or taking the stairs instead of the lift. It's not about perfection, it's about rhythm. Move by day, restore by night. And that is how we build momentum, and that is how we protect it.